Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. It's been a crazy Thursday. But thanks for tuning in to this week's or this month's lunchtime lessons with Lauren. So today we're going to talk about telling them why and talk about how to use value statements during a negotiation to explain and support your asks. Um, you are tuning into Lunchtime Lessons with Lauren. So, this is a little segment that I try and do once a month, usually on the first Thursday of every month, although I realize this is the second Thursday of September, um, just to kind of share, a 5 to 15 minute video about something career related. So I've done lunchtime lessons on writing a resume summary, beefing up a LinkedIn profile, networking strategies. So, if there is ever something career related that you're interested in learning more about, please feel free to message me on LinkedIn or on Facebook, and I'd be more than happy to accommodate and do a topic based on your request. During this lunchtime lesson, if I'm going through content and you have a question or a comment, please feel free to add that to the comment section on whatever platform you're looking at. I will do the presentation, which will take about 5 minutes. And then when I minimize it, I'll be able to see comments and I'll be able to answer any and all questions that you have. So without further ado, let's get started. I have a little PowerPoint here for us. Cool. Okay, so again, today's lunchtime lessons with Lauren topic is tell them why, using value statements to negotiate an offer. I am Lauren Barlow. I'm the owner of Lauren Barlow Career Coaching. So I established this business in 2018 with the goal of specializing in collaborating with motivated professionals to help them go from lost to confident about taking the next step in their career, whatever that may be. So I've helped my clients with job searching, career exploration, obviously offer negotiation, networking, interviewing, and marketing tool development. So if you're sitting in the audience and you're someone that has one of those needs, please feel free to reach out on LinkedIn, or you can visit my website, laurenbarlowcareercoaching.com. So the focus of today's presentation is on two kind of small parts of negotiating an offer. So negotiating a job offer takes a lot of time and preparation, self-reflection, and research. So we're just going to focus on kind of like the end result of that, and I'm hoping that you'll walk away with two things. So one, an outline for the negotiation conversation, and two, an outline for writing value statements that you can use during that conversation. Boom. So, as I've mentioned, a lot of things need to happen before you even get to the table to start negotiating your offer. So, by this point, by the time you've arrived at the table, you have submitted an amazing resume, you have kicked butt in an interview, you've conducted a lot of market research to learn about the market value of your position. You've networked to learn more about the salary ranges at the specific company that you're applying to work for. And you've also done some self reflection to determine what is most valuable to you in your work environment and what you need out of an offer. And so you have arrived at this table with anywhere between 1 to 3 asks or things that you're hoping to negotiate with your future employer. So now that we have arrived at the table, let's talk about an outline for the conversation. In my mind, I kind of compartmentalize this conversation into 4 different steps. So, step one, when you arrive at the conversation, you are going to want to confirm your interest in the position and express that there are, 1 to 3 parts of the offer that you would like to discuss. So, let's just say that there's 2 parts of the offer. So, you would arrive at the table. Sorry, I'll just back up for a second. Once you've been made an offer, a job offer, you want to really resist the impulse to accept right away. Once you've been made an offer, you do want to say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I'm really excited about this offer. Thank you so much. When do you need an answer by? And can I have the offer in writing and talk to somebody about the full benefits that are included in this package. So you have kind of gathered all the information that you'll need, and you've been able to assess that before you arrive at the negotiation conversation. So typically, an employer will say, "Yeah, no problem. We would like to have a decision by Monday or Friday, whatever it happens to be." And so now you're at that conversation. So again, once you arrive, express your excitement again in your anticipation of accepting the role, but explain there are a couple of things that you want to talk about. Step two is to present your first ask. Step three is you want to present data to back up the request that you're making and to explain your value and why you're asking for what you're asking for. After step three, and you've presented kind of your case, there'll be a pause in the conversation, and during this time, you will wait for the employer to respond to you. So they will say yes, no, maybe so, whatever that may be. Whatever they say, you want to, in step four, express appreciation, even if they say no, and then explain that there's one other thing that you would like to discuss during the conversation. Even if they say no, it's just good to say, that's good to know, thank you for clarifying, and then you just move on. No harm done. Um, but you do want to know, if they say no, if that's okay with you or not. And that's why assessing your values and kind of having a wish, want, and walk figure in mind before arriving at the table is helpful. So, step two and three are definitely the most difficult parts. So, this is where you're presenting your ask and then you're backing up your ask with value statements. So, there are three parts to a value statement. So, you want to explain your skills that you're bringing to the table, you want to explain the accomplishments that you've been able to produce in your previous roles. Using those skills, and you want to make sure that those accomplishments and results are aligned with the new role that you will be hopefully accepting very, very soon. Everybody kind of has a different communication style and a different way that they're going to express um, their value, but this is kind of an example that you could use of how to explain your skills, explain your accomplishments, and explain how those skills and accomplishments will produce results in the role, and therefore you're backing up your ask. So the conversation could go something like, first, I'd like to discuss the salary for this role. I'm bringing 6 years of previous experience filling one of the major needs of this position. In my previous role, I used problem solving and program management skills to create a program that not only improved student learning outcomes, but also provided professional development for our staff. I expect to produce similar results for the programs managed by this role. Therefore, I'm asking if my salary could be increased by $5,000. And that's it. You just wait. They will say yes, no, maybe so, and then you say, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. The second and final thing that I'd like to discuss about the offer is blah blah blah," and then you go on to have a kind of a little spiel prepared for your next ask. General negotiation tips: you do want to try and wait until you have the most leverage to negotiate, which is always after the offer has been made. um, please try to ask for something. If you are thrilled with the salary, and it's beyond your wildest expectations and you couldn't hope for anything more, try and, negotiate something else, like a work from home schedule, or maybe equipment to be provided. Just something else that lets them know that, um, you are kind of advocating for your value. When you present your ask, you do want to hold firm without making ultimatums. Ultimatums never come off well, so you do want to ask for what you're asking for, but do it in a way that is very professional and pleasant. Embrace silence after your ask. Don't say, "But if not, if you can't give me 5,000 more dollars, that's okay." I don't want to hear any of that. Ask for what you want. You've backed it up, and let them respond. Let people take some time to think. Silence is okay. Do your research, practice, and please, promise me that you will never negotiate via voicemail or email. The negotiation needs to take place in real time, whether it is in person, via Zoom, or some kind of video conferencing, or on the phone. You need to be able to read the room, and you need to be able to kind of give feedback and make decisions in real time. And so does the employer. So it is best to have this conversation in real time. All right, that's wrapping up lunchtime lessons with Lauren for the September edition. If you are interested in talking to a career coach to help you negotiate your upcoming offer, please scan that QR code. I would love to schedule a consultation with you and figure out how I can help. Also, that QR code will just take you to my website. It has a lot of free resources up there too, like a resume scanning tool, a career exploration webinar, access to my blog. So, a lot of fun things on the website. I will stop sharing and come back here, see if we have any questions. If anyone has any questions at this time, feel free to throw them into the chat. Next month, and it will be the first Thursday in October. The date is escaping me at this moment. But I'll be sharing information about something that I'm super excited about. So, Lauren Barlow Career Coaching actually has a brand new offer. And it is an offer to help people who are retired kind of design and plan their retirement life. So, this is a new group coaching program that I have created. It's called Second Act. And next time in October, I'm going to be sharing some details about that program and some things that retirees can consider when they are trying to kind of design their life after full time work. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you have a fabulous Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.